Oh guys, the devil didn't want me to post this message. I'm telling you, this is like the third time I recorded this message, okay? And it's not anything bad. I know it's God wanting me to give you guys this message because it was like nudging me. It was nudging me and nudging me and nudging me. Let me tell you something. You are a blessing. Okay, and here's the thing, most of the times we don't know how much of a blessing we are in the lives of other people because we don't hear it sometimes. You're not always supposed to hear that you're a blessing, and not everyone's going to tell you you're a blessing, you know, in their life, and you don't need to hear it to believe it. Let me tell you something. If you're walking with God, if you're following God's footsteps, if you have a clean heart, you got good intentions, you got a good motive, you're a good person, that alone is a blessing. You're going to bless someone with just you being you. Okay, you will bless someone. Sometimes as human beings, we don't think that we're doing good enough. Sometimes even having gifts, we feel like sometimes we're walking on eggshells because we have gifts to hear, to see, and stuff like that. And, you know, sometimes even when you're walking with God, you feel like you're not doing good enough sometimes. And God will come in and you know, correct you and let you know, yeah, you're good, you're doing good enough, you know. But we have to understand that we are blessings. You guys are a blessing to me. I may be a blessing to you. You have to understand something. You can be given someone, a homeless person on the street, tea, and the homeless person may not say nothing to you, and because you had a rough day or you had a rough week, you may not feel like you're a good enough person, and you didn't give the homeless person that, to make yourself feel better. It's just something that's a part of your character. This is who you are as a person. Like, you're not gonna step into a store and not give a homeless person something if you see a homeless person there. That's just your character, right? But because you're so focused on everything else that was going wrong in your week, or you not feeling good about yourself, you may not, and that homeless person didn't say nothing to you, you may not know that you were a blessing in that homeless person's life. Do you see what I'm saying? That may have just been a normal thing for you to do, and you may not have seen yourself as a blessing in that moment. Do you get what I'm saying? Where that homeless person, although they didn't say nothing to you, they could be thinking in their head, oh my gosh, that man is a blessing, or that woman's a blessing. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, most of the times you are a blessing in someone's life without even realizing you are a blessing in their lives, because it's not said to you. You don't know that, right? Like, I put out the video just now about mother-in-law, and I said that there was respect on both ends, right? That mother-in-law, if that mother-in-law didn't think you were a blessing, they wouldn't respect you. If you didn't think that mother-in-law was a blessing, you wouldn't respect that mother-in-law. Do you get what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, it doesn't have to be said to you for you to believe it, okay? Like, you know, for example, I can watch complete strangers online. You know, I can watch a life coach online, or I can watch something and learn something from someone else. And, you know, I can watch something on TV and be like, whoa, that person's a blessing. Or I'm glad I caught this video, or I'm glad I caught this, you know, I'm glad I saw this email, right? And, you know, I may say that, but because they don't know me personally, they may not know how much of a blessing they are in that moment for me. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's the same concept with you guys. You guys may uplift someone's day. Like, you may be at the grocery store, you may tell someone you like their hair, and you leave, and then that person that you said I like your hair to may have thought their hair didn't look good, and they may look at it like, wow, that person's a blessing. But because they didn't tell you that, you may not know how much of an importance you had in their life in that particular moment. Do you see what I'm saying? We are all going to be someone's blessing. We are all going to be a blessing in the lives of other people, especially if you have a good intentions. Even to your haters, you're a blessing. Hence why they still stalk you. Hence why they still watch you guys. If they never thought you were a blessing, they wouldn't be stalking you and still be trying to watch you, or checking up on you and trying to see what you're doing if they never thought you were a blessing. Do you get what I'm saying? They may not tell you that, but their actions are proven otherwise, right? Even to those who try to do rituals on you and try to block your purpose, if they never thought you were a blessing, they wouldn't be trying to block you. If they never thought you were a blessing, they wouldn't be trying to tear you and two other people or another person apart, or tear you and other people apart, if they never thought that you were a blessing for that person, or that person was a blessing for you. Do you see what I'm saying? So sometimes you have to understand that, you know, you may not hear it, but you don't need to hear it to know that you are a blessing. Having a good heart, having good motives, walking with God is enough proof alone that you are a blessing, because you are going to bless someone. God uses people to help other people. God uses people to open other doors for people. Okay, like I told you guys, God will allow people to see you the way He sees you, will allow the right people to see you the way He sees you. Okay, so remember that you are a blessing. Okay, you are a blessing. You're going to be a blessing to that husband. You're going to be a blessing to that wife. You're going to be a blessing to that employer. You're going to be a blessing to strangers. You are going to be a blessing. God has a purpose for everybody, and a part of your purpose is to bless someone else. Just like their purpose is to bless you. It's like, I bless you, you bless me. It's like you can bless someone, and they, you know, someone can give you something as a blessing, and you give it to someone else as a blessing. That's how life works. That's how God works sometimes, right? So not sometimes, but all the time. So remember that you are a blessing in someone's life, even if you don't hear it. Trust me, you are a blessing in someone's life. You may have kids and you're a blessing to your kids, and they may not tell you every day, Mom or Dad, you're a blessing, you're a blessing, you're a blessing. And you may think that you're not doing good enough, but in their hearts and in their mind, they know you're a blessing. In their hearts, in their mind, they're appreciative of you. But because you don't hear it all the time, you may not think that. Do you see what I'm saying? Trust me, you are a blessing in the lives of others, and it's time for you to claim that, okay? I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.